Welcome back to Canned. Well, it's the Shire. Well, it's also canned. Can canned be the Shire while also being canned? Well, those are the existential questions that we'll be probing today, as well as the ones about what the fuck are the goblins still doing here, and what will they do next? Because we've just taken Khazad-dûm, that's just how it is, and we're about to do some things to Ost-in-Nathil, and then we're just hoping that this Chieftain Ghazul will simply bugger off north, and maybe we won't ever have to hear from them again, and we can focus on other things, like preparing for what seems an inevitable war with the elves. It is at least pretty likely that we will fight them at one point. They keep trying to bribe us at Buzz-Radum, and that usually is a state of intent on behalf of the allies. Even allies in this game, because the AI ally doesn't really care about whether they're your ally or not. It's just a piece of paper to be ripped apart at a convenient time, it seems. But speaking of time, let's end the turn and see what happens. Today we have a green tea as green as the green way that we now control. And it's nice and powerful, so if you will allow me, I shall indulge. Ah yes, and here we have the Elven diplomat trying to do what he thinks he does best, but of course we may be in disagreement on that particular issue. And Edwyth also seem quite keen on the bravery, even though they are structurally prevented from executing on any such ideas. And we're back. It's winter time. So the greenway has turned white. For a moment at least. And of course, Edwyth, speaking of white, are our allies. And oh, what is this?
I'm gonna
This looks
you.
suspiciously like a draw-out opportunity for a goodbye. He, he'd relish that opportunity. Wouldn't you, Uga? Yes, I think you would. Let's just take care of some buildings first, just to get it out of the way. Making sure that everyone's building what we want them to build. 30% culture, lovely. So we can absolutely pull this second tier off, and then, oh, sorry, Tirthuin. Hello, you're on a growth trajectory that I enjoy. And yeah, just continue doing what you're doing. Everybody's doing so well. There's no reason to interrupt any plans. Master Mason's Hall coming to Khazad-dûm West. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. So, we have a situation here. We have some of the finest cavalry in our realm, and we have an enemy that might even be worthy of it. So, Captain Gam is so under-equipped to deal with us that it's not even funny. And then we have Shekarat, who's slightly better, but not much. They have wargs, but their wargs are few in number. And we have the Varia Course Archers that are more than happy to put a few arrows into those buggers. How wonderful it is. So, we have folks on this side ready to do their thing. Folks on this side ready to do their thing. Then let's put, slightly unconventionally, we'll put some light cavalry in with our general. And then we have the charge and the exploitation team. Team charge and team exploitation.
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
They bring more men, but the men they bring will die. Or something like that. Where are the wargs themselves? Oh, of course, they're in the other army. Why are we even talking about this? Look at these glorious buggers. Ready to fly in the face of any foe for the sake of their Khan and country. Well, is it a country or is it more of a confederation of tribes? I guess that's the idea, isn't it? A confederation of tribes. I mean, I think we can pretty easily charge these guys into oblivion, actually. So I am mostly of a mind to just not shoot them too much. And we're gonna smash them up nice. Very nicely.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Ouch.
The winds of fate have turned against us. The foe seems to be winning the battle.
Ah, come on, my man. We're doing just
Enemy
fine
are
over
badly
here.
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
He just keeps going from one extreme to the other. Alright, Wind Riders. Don't stay in a prolonged melee. Lancers, if you would, could I get you to come around and then recharge, so to speak, those Uruks? And then, yeah, people just commit to those and life will be good. We're being slightly aggressive with the first army. And we'll use more of our ammunition for the second one.
Our enemy flees before us like
they're
a herd
gone.
of goats. Drive them from the
Alright,
battle.
we lost 10%.
The cowardly enemy general has
quite a
been
bit,
captured
actually.
while running away.
We shall try to
Guard
do
him.
better with the second
At
army.
present, let us show him we are civilized men.
Wind Riders, chase those skirmishers, please. Those guys are so fast once they get going. They have like, look at that, 140% movement speed. That is probably the fastest unit in the game. Not sure chariots even beat them. Most of what we've lost is like light cavalry stuff, like the nomad horsemen and a couple of nobles. That's not too big of a problem. Okay, the Baroon Raiders will be tasked with the demise of those wargs. And then we'll just have to keep our general out of harm's way for the most part. And we should be alright. Did he take some bruises? No, not really, just as men. Perfect. Lovely. Hello, Snagger archers. We should probably want to send something into those skirmishers to occupy them while we then take out the archers. How are we doing on the wargs? Yeah, they're starting to fall. That's good. Very nice. Good work, my men. Keep shooting. Okay, how are we doing here? Snagger archers. Sort of redeploying, it seems. Okay. Wind Riders. Come around here. Let's do the death blow to the skirmishers, or at least try to. General, please. Help finish off the walk pack. Okay, there's a Goblin bodyguard over there. Maybe we shouldn't get too close to him. But those Snagger archers, we can charge them down. Hmm? Just evading the charge of the bodyguards. Okay. We still need to pull them back though. What's going on here? Overseers, of course. Okay. Well, we'll just shoot the Goblin band with our archers. Okay. How are you doing? Shooting Snagger archers, shooting Snagger stalkers.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They've
Probably
lost
charge
half
them
their
down.
men.
Let's see if we can charge down their general.
For the moment,
A real
the
rear
thickest
charge
smile of
always does a
fortune
little
shines
good.
upon us. Pray this is a portent of a victory.
They bite to those guys, they do. Oh, there's still one warg left. And it gets stabbed. Very nice. Good work, my man. Okay, we need to do something about those spearmen over there. Wind Riders, I don't want you in prolonged melee anymore. But here come the Lancers. Smaggity baggity
They
boo.
have cut off the serpent's head. The
That
enemy general is
should
slain.
land a pretty
Let's
decisive
see how
blow.
these snakes fight without their
Yeah.
head.
They run away. They know what's best for them. Sort of. Alright then. What do we have over here? A single Snagger archer. Yeah. We can chase him down.
They run like children. Scour them from the field.
Alright.
Enemy must curse the day they were born.
Okay.
Let all the poets write of this most wondrous triumph.
Well, we certainly won the day. Variac Horse Archers, 307. Good job, fellas. Also good, other Horse Archers. Nomad Horsemen sacrificed themselves quite a bit today, but they pulled home some good numbers. I can't be too displeased, really. We've won another town, and we can absolutely recover our units. More tea, then! Chiswick! Fresh horses! So, Moria, how do you like how it's going?
We have prevailed. No,
We have indeed prevailed.
This will be an honorable battle.
get a Dark Sanctuary going. Honourably is an aspiring commander. And apparently we can retrain some armor here. Okay, so it seems to me that the Last Stand army has split off. And that the general is somewhere out there. And the army itself is down here. One wonders as to the purpose of it all. But I suppose we'll only know in time.
How may I serve?
Let's see what's going on in Bree. Some recruitment I can see.
Orders. How may I serve?
Can we have some folks stationed here? Yeah, we can have some steppe people. Or some balloon people. Or some nomads.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
Yeah, let's put some tribesmen in Mengelin.
How may I serve? As you will.
Because the cavalry, you know, we can put those in different places.
How may I serve? Remove. Orders.
And then these cavalrymen can go to Colonia.
Orders.
An honor
We
to
could
serve.
even probably get away with moving out Warlord Gupti.
Orders.
I sort of want our
How may I
better
serve?
troops
Orders. How may I serve?
to find retraining opportunities elsewhere. And they can bring the Norman
How may I
horsemen with
serve?
them.
We march. The sun sets on today's journey. Orders. How
I
may
want these
serve?
horse archers to take over
The
this
most
fort.
honorable victory.
And
These
then...
lands are ours.
Yeah, they can just sit there. And if Captain Lunov attacks, which he very well might, we'll just grab all of our horsemen in the area and smash them with Adrian Khan.
Yes,
That should be all well and good.
How may I serve? Orders.
Yes, my master. Your will.
You should probably say hello to the lendings. I'd like to discuss some trade opportunities, my friend.
This seems quite reasonable.
Well, lovely. Now it is decently likely that they will try to
honor
attack
and
us,
a
but
pleasure. Farewell.
I cannot go there.
at least there's a chance they won't.
As you will.
Now
I
that
have
they
come
make
to the
money
end
from
of
our
today's road.
neighborship.
Yes, my master.
neighborship.
As
I
you
don't know.
will. Trusted one. What is it you seek?
Oh, I seek your money, but apparently you don't have any. Oh, you have some, maybe.
I accept. We welcome words of wisdom. I cannot go there.
So now
Your will.
we just told them, yeah, we went
As
off
you
and we attacked the
Tomorrow's
Shire.
journey awaits.
That's essentially what you
I
know
have
now.
come to the end of today's road.
Yeah, yeah. What of it? We attacked the Shire. We took Moria. What do you want, Rune? Huh? You thought we were gonna stay in your backwater forever? No. We're gonna go off and do our own thing, you sods, because that's what we do here.
How may I serve? Order. We march.
Military lodgings in Mickledelving. Very good. Under towers, you have limited prospects at the moment. I guess we'll just keep that as it is. Buzz-da-da-dum. Nah, let's keep you going the way you're going. There's a fort down there. We can take it next turn.
How may I serve?
Speaking of next turn, that's where we're going now. Let's see what the Goblin Captain does. My. Hello, dwarves of Khazad of Doom. I mean, I kind of know where you live already, so how about we just switch that one around to being like 900 gold coins and then you're out of here.
I accept this offer.
Okay, how about
Very
also
well.
allying with us?
What's your next? I was almost able to accept. A pleasure, noble.
Okay, we'll take that one later then. Okay, the goblins are coming. And on Netherlord, here we go. But they come with an underwhelming force. Okay. I guess we can just strike out at them and see them off like that. Should do just fine. Ooh, Santa's besieged. Doesn't happen every day. Rumors have spread from the coasts of Middle-earth that an armada of black-sailed warships is heading north, raiding and pillaging as they go. The fleet was last seen parting the Cape of Andrast, but none can say where they are headed. Fascinating.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
So, Nomad
How
Horseman,
may I serve? As you will.
you go into Coloniac proper for your training.
Orders.
Then we send the others
We march.
back to Bree. Oh, hello, Gandalf! What are you doing around here, you old cracker?
I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
Aww. I mean, it is nice to see you, don't get me wrong. Jagu gets a translator. Okay, sure. It's a fine thing to do. Get yourselves hip to those languages there. Now, Gazul, who's the chieftain, is he the one who came with the Last Stand script? He's now become the faction heir. Oh, they're really struggling. The family is in shambles. Okay, and they have a bunch of troops there. Mostly infantry by the looks of it. It's very fascinating. And we shall look to first expand some infrastructure of various kinds. And then, that accomplished, we shall build some things. Maybe a stronghold upgrade for Anon and the Lord. That would be nice. Horseton, you're just doing okay.
Noble one.
Can we
Yes,
leave
noble
Corwidishire alone now? Sort of. Give it a couple extra turns and we'll be there. Alright, it's time to bust out our friends.
We shall end this
Captain
day in
Yagul.
triumph.
Not exactly a challenging army there. I'm just gonna say hello and
We
goodbye.
shall end this day in triumph.
We'll say goodbye to them, of course. Whew! Sometimes the sneeze comes when you least expect it. I wasn't exactly quick enough to hit the mute button, which I can do like this. Now it would be a bit more impactful if you could actually see my lips moving there, but yeah, trust me, they were absolutely moving. Okay. So we have cavalry, they don't, which means this battle is as close to a cakewalk as we can really get. Gonna ride out and meet them. Gonna shoot them until they scream in pain. La 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 la. Yeah, shoot those Uruk overseers. It's a fun thing to do on a midweek afternoon such as this. Shoot the Goblin band as well. They're gonna love it. Now that horseman, just continue. Where be the general, one wonders? Is he in here? Is he here? Where do we find the man? Could be this one. No. Ah, here we go. Ah, what a lovely choice they made. We'll write him down in an instant. Skirmishers, stalkers. They don't have. They barely have any missile capacity either. They just have no tactical advantage whatsoever. Except numbers, I suppose. And even their numbers are dwindling away. Just a swift little charge for fun. Yeah, I'm sorry, Goblin Band. The general is trying to take control of the situation, but it's not easy being a goblin when your enemy is a horse. It's not easy being a goblin.
We have cut
And
off
now
the
it's
serpent's
about to
head.
get worse.
The enemy general is slain. Let's see how
We
these
shall
snakes fight
break
without their head.
and smash his friends. We will make them regret their cause.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Foolish general was bolder than a rooster and allowed
Aw.
himself to be slain in battle.
Doesn't matter.
For the moment, the
He was
victor's
barely a
smile of
person anyway.
fortune shines upon us. Pray, this is a portent of a victory. They run like children.
Okay.
Scour them
Got a bit
from the
brash there
field.
at the end, but
The enemy must curse the day they were born.
still.
Let all the poets write of this most wondrous triumph.
318 Baroon Raiders. Well done, my men. Well done. Morty! And we come back to the campaign map just to find a bunch of folks to execute. And look at that Gazul, isn't he just a chieftain that's looking ever quite so cute? I think we need to make him pay.
As you will. We will spy
We will
this
have
war.
our
We
naughty
must
little
follow our
way with him
victory. We
right
shall end
now.
this day in triumph. Most of us will see the sun.
Yes, most of us will see this guy fall. There is one person in this company who will probably not see him fall because who knows? He might be blind. You know, have you ever just thought about that, Mr. Announcer Man? Maybe. Anyhow, let's get out there and shoot ourselves some goblins.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Yeah, we've sort of worn them down a bit. But they are nothing if not persistent.
The enemy's general lies
Smash.
dead. Great victories are like sweet nectar.
Yeah, one
Come,
person
let
one
us
person
drink
lost
of the
it.
most rare
Aw.
and glorious fruit.
It's a pity, but you know. I suppose we'll just have to manage without that particular fella. I say let's do this. Oh, can't afford it. They don't. And good miss. Good miss. Takes up
Your men are out of
the mantle of commander.
Yes, noble master.
How lovely. He shall oversee the restoration of an Honourably to a new form of glory, the likes of which has not been seen here for a long time. Nomad glory, I tell you. Nomad glory. What does it look like? Well,
Speak to our dignitaries.
we'll see. Let's end the turn and see what other people do, I guess. Although, really, what we want to do is we want to take this Mr. Guttig
How may I serve?
and take him places, but it's just not ready for him to leave.
Yes, noble
We need him to stay for a little longer. We'll also need to see what Lunaf gets up to. So let's do that. Rune, you're blocking my diplomat. This is not good conduct. I will have words with your commanders. I guess. So there are shadows on the hill. Oh dear.
Yes, my master. As you will.
I guess it happens to everyone. But at least Michael Delving will be upgradable very soon. Which means more recruitment opportunities and more fun. We need a dark shrine, and ooh, we can have an Inquisitor's watch here. Apparently, okay. Huh. So it takes a bit to build it. You know what, if we build a Master Mason's Hall first, it'll ease our building of everything, and including the Inquisitor's Watch, it will take one turn less. So let's get that done. Variag Lancers and Bree, along with Wind Raiders of Cand.
How may I
They can
serve?
help smash
I
up
have
these
nothing to
barrow
say
weights.
to you, scum.
Noble one.
Or maybe it should be Sharia's privilege.
Orders.
Goblins? They've just gone away.
Greetings, most noble.
Interesting.
As you will.
Oh, here they are.
I'm gonna
Zugdash.
stick you.
Hello.
I'm gonna stick you.
The Chieftain. A new faction heir for the realm. Aww.
Have a taste of my
Hello,
blade.
Lunav.
We shall hear you out, but do not expect.
Can you give me a reason to make peace? Fennel. It's a bit far away, isn't it? Goblin Town, that must be... I mean, so tempting for you, right?
Our
Oh,
thoughts seem point.
As you will.
apparently not.
I'm gonna stick you.
Okay. Well, they're moving in the right direction, I guess. How close is
Yes,
Khazad-dûm for
noble
being
master.
to being leavable? Yeah, we can sort of leave it
Noble one.
when we like, so that's good. Retrain some horses.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve?
Take those,
Orders.
those.
How may I serve?
Ship them off.
We march. We rest here until dawn.
Oh yes,
The
indeed we
sun
do.
sets on today's journey.
And
Orders.
then these
How may I
three
serve?
can head
We march.
in the opposite direction.
We rest here until dawn. The sun sets on today's journey.
Right. Bree, you're gonna have visitors soon, actually.
How may I serve? We march.
Next
we
turn.
rest here until dawn.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay,
Orders.
we'll take
Yes,
these lovely
noble
lads and we'll
master.
send them to deal
How may I serve? We march.
with
Joining
those
the ranks.
troublesome
Noble one.
ghosts.
Was that your best shot? We will engage them honourably.
Yes, indeed we will.
We shall not fall or flee. We attack.
Start your deployment. Lighter ones over here. Heavier ones over here. And let's see what we can do to the enemy. Stop shooting barrow weights. They move rather quickly, those guys. It must be said. 115% movement speed. That is not bad. It rivals the elves for movement speed, which is kind of impressive. All right. Oh.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
There they are, the last of them. They will take care of those two. Good.
Our foe
Can
fights
you
with
guys
horns made of
charge
clay.
down
We are winning the battle.
these ones?
We have cut off the serpent's head.
Pretty much.
Enemy general is slain. Let's see how these snakes fight without their head.
Yeah, they're pretty much
Great
gone.
Victories are like sweet nectar.
Okay.
Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
Yeah, we lost a few, but not too bad. Not too bad. So we sack the camp of these
Yes,
ghosts. That's a
noble
bit weird,
master.
isn't it? But anyway,
Noble one.
heading back to Bree. Let's retrain what we see.
How may I serve? We
You
move.
can go to Mengeland
Orders.
to get your
As you will. How may I
training
serve?
once
Orders.
again.
How may I serve? We move.
Da-da-da-da-dum. Shall we train some new horsemen? Well, some raiders. They never go amiss. Horse archers are just generally nice to have.
Orders.
What else? Yeah, I guess we really want to, we want to get these temple walls and marksmen up and running. That would be nice. Okay, so let's do that and say one more turn, please. Ah, more ghosts.
Have a taste of my blood. How may I serve? We march. I'm gonna stick. We will smite this foe.
Let's just get this fella to go away. Thank you, Elrond, for your exquisite help. And we get another general. How lovely. How wonderful is that? So, I'm saying I should say that you can go to Anon and Arod, and then we can take Gudalmis and send him to Khazad-dûm. Because then we can take our Khan and take him out of there. And eventually, Gudalmis will get decent enough at the whole management business. And then we can use our wonderful leader to gather up new forces in anticipation of fresh assaults on the places that, need a little bit of assaulting. Let's also build some towers in our lands just to get an idea of what's going on.
Setting a watch here. An honor to serve. At once. Yes. At once. Setting a watch here.
Wonderful. We now have decent sight range in our own lands.
Noble one.
And we can see that there are no goblins. They have retreated. Wonderful. So we're gonna send these guys with a Well, forces are ambushed. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to do a little bit of fighting, and then we'll just run away. So they're hiding. They're hiding in our lands.
The foe seems to be winning the battle.
Ah, but that's okay. So where are they coming from? Over here? Yeah. Hello, friends. Hello. You've got some skirmishers. You've got yourself some spears, some infantry. I mean, it's not completely beyond the realm of possibility that we could actually defeat these guys. Although, a single unit of Baroon Raiders is not really the optimal crew for doing this, but I mean, if we could, it would be ever so good, wouldn't it? Guys, I'm over here! Alright. You just want me to follow you, apparently. Strange people. Smack! And run away. Take a little bit from those skirmishes, but losing only 2, I can live with that. And they just resort to the no, we're just gonna keep ignoring them. No, they couldn't possibly harm us up here. No. We'll just go a little up further by a little bit, and we'll be safe. You know, completely flawless logic there. Smash! So far, so good. So, what do you have to say for yourself, Moria? Okay, we lost quite a few there. They're learning how to bite back. The bastards. Is this a general's unit? Because getting the general's unit would be pretty handy. Hello, skirmishers. Ready for another skirmish? Yeah, you are. I can see it in your faces. Oh. Okay, maybe you're not that ready. Okay. So far, so lovely. Let's just continue around this part and where do those guys run to? Shoot the goblin band, though. That's a good idea. Shoot those spearmen. Okay, the leader is indeed of the goblin band.
Our army is tiring.
Nah, that's okay. We can rest them once they've caught up with those skirmishers over there.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Good. Let's just keep still for a little bit. Drink some tea. Come on, goblins. Hello, overseers. No overseers left for you guys. Now the tricky bit will be to outmaneuver the spearmen, of course, but the wonderful thing is that we're now running them rather tired. So they will be exhausted, and their ability to brace for charges will diminish. As also demonstrated by that little group of goblins there. Smash! Okay, losing a couple. They won't make it. No. Oh, okay. Thank you, banner carrier. Made it. You actually did it. Okay, good. Smash! Just one less unit to worry about. Yes, it's go time indeed. Smash!
For the moment, the fickle smile of fortune shines upon us. Pray, this is a portent of a victory.
The Snagger archers, they just ran away from seeing their friends getting smashed. Oh dear. So how do you feel about this, dear leader? You tried to ambush us. You thought you were numerically superior, but now you've realized that the odds are even. Or that the numbers are even. The odds, of course, are quite consistently with canned. Charge!
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Lovely! The Waffle approves. Come on, would you please? You know, run them down. Run them down to the
Enemy
ground. There we
must
go.
curse the day they were born. Let all the poets write of this most wondrous triumph.
Yeah. I'd say I'm pretty satisfied. So, Moria, you were saying?
Orders.
I guess we'll just go back here and
How may I serve?
we'll bring along these guys instead.
We march.
I mean, why
Forming
not?
up together. Orders. How may I serve?
These fellas, go to Khan.
Joining the ranks. Orders. How may I serve? Remove.
Go to the Khan.
Forming up together. Orders. How may I serve?
Yeah, we can take these guys from Khazad-dûm and send them off. And we can get Inquisitor's Watch here as well. Ah, that's beautiful.
Orders.
Beautiful. Go to the
As you
Khan.
will. The sun sets.
Go to the Khan.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? We march.
Then we have
Orders.
troops here ready
How may I
to
serve?
take off. They will also be going to the Khan. Yeah, they can journey through. No, of course they can't. Well. Bastradum. Bree gets a leather worker. Let's also give them a blacksmith, actually.
Yes, my master?
High Lord
I will fight for your
Elrond the
people as
Mighty.
if they were my own, friend.
Well, anyway, the Khan will press north pretty much immediately.
Orders.
And if everything goes well, he'll just
How may I serve? Orders.
demolish the goblins up there. And we'll take Zag Kala. Who knows? We might even be able to make another Inquisitor's Watch there. We'll see. We'll see. Let's end the turn and see. So, Argadoon is getting married. Interesting. Sitting here, the mayor of Michael Delving himself.
Noble one.
Koloniak is gradually getting more friendly. Yeah, we need to keep it growing though. Tyr Thuin. You also need to keep growing. You can get the nomadic gathering grounds and make good use of them, so that's wonderful.
How may I serve?
An honor to serve.
I mean, this is a pretty noble army, isn't it? Can we get these? Oh. Okay.
We move.
They got delayed, sir. They got delayed. They thought they could just sneak
How
through
may
the
I
place,
serve?
but no, they couldn't.
We march.
It was a ruse.
Orders. As you will.
More of these
I am here
battleites.
only to fight thee, not to banter. Yes, noble master.
How may I serve? We move. Forming up together. We march.
This will be
Smash.
an honourable battle.
We'll just take relatively expendable troops
Triumph!
and send
How may
them
I
to
serve?
smash.
Orders. How may I serve? We march. Orders. We march. Orders. How may I serve? As you will. How may I serve? Remove.
We'll keep the Variag Bowman reserve ready for retraining the ones that were injured. Let's also get Osnothiel to grow a bit quicker. I think that's gonna be that'll pay off. It'll be a lovely thing.
Orders. How may I?
Yes, noble master.
And
At once.
hello.
Orders.
Hello.
I'm gonna
Chieftain of the
you.
Goblins, eh?
Have a
Chieftain of
taste
the
of my
Goblins, you
blood.
say? Well, I'll show you what a chieftain looks like.
My friend, please send an emissary to open negotiations.
Your will.
Lordian diplomat,
What
hello.
is it you wish to discuss?
Would you like to ally with us?
You hold us at
Ah,
rank very
nice.
well. What else do you have to suggest?
Military access? Because why not?
No, until we meet again.
Okay. But maybe this will convince Khazad-dûm to take up allyship with us, because now
Yes,
we're allied to
master.
their ally.
As you will. Resting here, I have come to the end
Um.
of today's road.
Yeah, and over here we're just growing bit by bit. And we'll just prioritize all the things that can make us grow. Can we leave Corwidishire now? Sort of. I guess this is alright.
An honor to
Because then we
serve.
could send this lovely fellow who has very
Noble
good
one.
management over to grow Kiloniach. But we also want Corwidishire to grow a bit quicker
An honor to serve.
than those 2%. So we'll keep him around for a couple of extra turns. That should help with public order. And then once that is settled, he can move to pastures new.
How may I serve?
These lovely fellows, they can head toward
As you will.
and on the
The
Lord,
sun
I
sets on
suppose,
today's journey.
for retraining their armor.
Orders. We rest here until dawn.
Yes, noble master.
Because, I mean, it does make a difference. 5 armor versus, say, 3. Yeah. Quite well worth it. Hmm.
Your will. Yes, my master.
Another turn, please. Welcome to the family, Shire. You've chosen an honourable partner. The ruler of Khazad-dûm. Now please, help him manage the stuff, because apparently he's not very good at himself. So.
Noble
You could
one.
use the hand of a bright young lady.
Yes.
Hmm.
Have
Oh,
a taste
yeah.
of my blade.
Is this how they want to guard
Honor
their
to serve.
capital?
At once. This will be an honorable
I mean,
battle.
come on. Okay, we'll take care of that in due course. In due course. First, Corwidishire, yeah, you'll be growing. It's gonna be good. The chicken farming will help immensely. Bastradum. You can also get sheep farming, which will also help. So, we get both additional income, we get corruption management, we get our growth rate up to 5%, which is great. Bree. Wind Riders of Cand, please.
How may
And
I
now
serve?
ride with the
We
wind,
march.
but don't go near
How may I
Ossul
serve?
because, I mean, look at the military built-up in that place. That's pretty staggering.
As you will.
Thank
we
you.
rest here until dawn. The sun sets on today's journey. Orders. We move.
Greetings, most noble ally.
Well, greetings to yourself
How may I serve?
as well.
Orders.
These fellows, they are ready to lock, load, and hit the road.
As you will. The sun
So
sets
they will
on
head up
today's journey.
and aid
Yes,
Khan
noble
Arkish.
An honor to serve.
Marriage celebrations, very nice. Good to see people happy, right? We're a kingdom, a realm of happiness is canned. And there is very little we can not do if we are a happy people. So, Khan Arkish. Again, numerically superior foes, but, I mean, do I even have to explain why these guys will not stand the test of this fight? Even though, I mean, the balance of power doesn't look too bad for them, does it, right? You think that with the proper defense, the right stuff, the right tactics, they would be able to break us down. But then you do remember that these are goblins we're talking about. And they are facing hordes. So. And we'll have 2 detachments of light cavalry to do all the overrunning. Team 1, left flank please. Team 2, right flank please. Team 3, down the middle. Let's have a go at these goblins. Let's put on a horse riding show. Let's make them see how painful it is to be our enemy. There are so many secrets that they will never know. Right. Team 1, you're gonna be up on this ridge before you know it. Then you're gonna be shooting at wargs. Team 2, up there you go. Team 3, ready to receive down here. Hello, Snagger skirmishers. And you guys are just shooting the wargs. That's gonna be a phrase, you know, in canned for the foreseeable future. You know, instead of shooting the breeze, people are just shooting the wargs. Shooting the breeze. I mean, what a gun-centric notion that is. Just going out relaxing, shooting at the wind. Literally shooting at the wind.
Head. The enemy general is slain.
Aww.
Let's see how these snakes fight without their head.
How did you do? Taken out about a third of them now. Status report on the wargs. How are we doing? Have we shot the wargs? It seems we've shot the wargs. Beautiful. Well, there's very little to challenge us then. Of course we have some snagger archers over there. And then there's some goblin band over there. And we're gonna shoot them. Don't you worry, we're gonna shoot them. Oh, wait. There are 4 wargs moving. And that means we still have a little bit of shooting to do. Alright, overseers. Yeah, perfect target for you guys. The goblin band being demolished. Very nice. Where are the wargs? Status on the wargs! Because if they're in range of our general, or the horse archers for that matter, then shooting them is a very simple priority. We should charge the fighters now.
Victory is only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Good. We're pretty much ready.
They run like children. Scour them from the
Good
field.
work, everybody.
Great victories are like sweet nectar. Come, let us drink of
Nectar.
the most rare and glorious fruit.
Right. So we gained a bit of experience. We lost less than 20 men, which is wonderful. And we destroyed a significant chunk of whatever forces they seem to have in the area. Whatever passes for forces in their view, though. How can you call it force if not in possession of a horse? That is the question Cand will pose to any enemy they come across. Goodbye, goblins. So, Zugash, are you gonna retreat in there? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Your faith and courage have triumphed. Yes, noble master.
This will be an honorable battle. We shall endure outside their walls. They see.
Let's see if they react to this at all. If they even can. Do they have any forces in the area that haven't been mopped up by Elrond? Well, I suppose only time will tell. But if that great army comes knocking, then we are militarily prepared to face them. And how
may I
wonderful
serve?
it is to say that. So, let's end the turn and see what they do. Indeed, here we are. Gazduv managed to sneak most of his troops around the... or at least some of the troops around the High Elves and link up with other forces they had kicking around the area. But, as it happens, they are not really what you'd ideally like to be taking on the army of Arkish. Zugdash is... he'll be gone in a flash. So, we'll just quickly save it, and we will take their capital from the goblins yet again.
Not one of us shall fail to give all in battle.
Almighty G be with me. Because we have a job to do today. We have an inferior enemy, a deeply inferior enemy coming in from behind us. And I'm actually thinking that our nomad cavalry will just start out ploughing them down. So that we'll organize them into 3 teams. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. And then we'll have 3 teams of horse archers, similar to last time. Team 4. Team 5. And this time I think I'll put 3 units of cavalry archers down the middle.
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
So, let's have a look at the people that they've brought to the battle. We'll just charge them down right away. Goblin archers? Well, don't mind if I do. Just send in 1 from each group. And the others will form up to flank afterwards.
The winds of fate have turned against us. The foe seems to be winning the battle.
Let's have a look at this situation then. Here we have a bunch of infantry and archers, just all ready to be whittled down to naught. How are we doing here? Oh, look at that. Archers almost reduced to nothing. Okay, good. Let's continue the reduction process. Okay, the goblin bodyguard countercharges, and so they fare okay, but they did take a hit there, didn't they?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Wonderful.
We must pray they lose their will to
Okay.
fight.
Wonderful. Just keep whittling down. Keep whittling them down. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're going to receive another little push there, but it's not going to mean that much, I suppose. It's limited. The effectiveness of charging into your own troops. For some reason, I wouldn't know why. Team 2, let's get you out of there. What's left of... Oh, look at that. Their core infantry is just reduced to nothing. Alright, how are we doing with the archers? Oh, they're also just whittling down everything. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Whittle, whittle, whittle. What's going on over here? They're just going into chaos mode. Fair enough. Cavalry, how are you doing? You're doing amazing things. You've almost killed the enemy. Very good. Right. Anyone here under pressure? Nah, you seem to be doing alright. Oh. You guys. I spot a flaw in your programming, good sirs. I spot a flaw in your programming. Okay, team 5. Re-engage. Those black pit crossbows. Need to go. Variag nobles, you are almost in
The
combat.
enemy's general lies dead.
Let's
Now
not.
his men can sense their enemy. The battle appears to be running
not
in
do
our
that.
favor.
Okay.
Good tidings such as these, there's victory
Okay,
spring forth.
time to charge some folks. Like the Orc Hunters and the Snagger Skirmishers, all those people. Nomad Horsemen, come in and do your jobs. Oh, hello, Goblin Infantry. We can absolutely do something about those. And you guys start charging there. Arkish, activate your ability.
Only
and
half the enemy force remains.
you guys.
We must pray they lose their will to fight.
How are you doing on the crossbows? Pretty good. Lovely. Nomad Horseman, how do you do? Quite nicely. Need to aid our friends over here because they will not last long in that fight, particularly. So, out you go. What do we have here? Nomad Horsemen in battle, though. So they should also be assisted with some force.
The enemy general flees like an old woman. Attack and break the will of his men.
Nah, the will of his men is already broken. I'm just not sure they've realized it yet. Yeah, there we go. So far, so glorious. And
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats.
our troops have
Drive
barely
them from the
exerted
battle.
themselves. Hold up! Hold up! There's a single snagger over there. He needs to be brought to justice. Ah, there goes Gazdoof. Where is this bugger? Oh, there he is. I think he'll make it out, but let's try. Ah, we got him.
Must curse the day they were born.
46 of our brave souls were lost, but we took out over 3,000 of theirs. Glorious battle it be. Glorious. What do they say to the prospect of execution? They don't seem to say very much of meaning to me. And so we all know what their fate will be. Chop, chop.
We have prevailed!
But they seem to not get the message, and here come armies more. Luna and Lugul. Just like they did before, and now they have war riders with them. Very pretty, very handy, very frail. We shall leave their cold dead bodies in a grim and gruesome trail.
We shall not fall or flee! We attack!
Can you hear the suspenseful music? I come to you refreshed. Okay. Let us make a few alterations to how we usually do things. No, we shall make no alterations. We shall take our finest and put them to fine duties. Why change a game plan that works so incredibly well? All we'll do is change the numbers around a bit.
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
Men. I'm not sure our enemy today qualifies for such admirable terminology. No. These are not men we're dealing with. These are poor little goblins. And we shall treat them as such. Lunchy munchy. Not that we want to eat them, of course.
Fortune smiles on our foes for the moment. Pray we can seduce fortune back to our side.
So far, so lovely. They don't have a general here, so maybe we should just start charging them down.
We have cut off the serpent's head.
No!
The enemy
And now they
general
have
is
absolutely
slain.
nothing resembling a
Let's see how
general,
these
and
snakes fight
we
without
have
their head.
something resembling victory.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight. Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
So that was enemy number 1. We lose 1%. They have lost 45% of all troops on the field today. Oh dear. Alright. So we should now put our dear raiders to the task of regrouping to face the next wave. Because it's coming. And they send out that general immediately, which is also a bit of a red flag in terms of command competence, I would say.
We have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain. Let's see how the snakes fight
Oh, I
without
chuckle.
their head.
I chuckle. Because I can't help it. So, we have some others moving over there. Let's take Team 1 for a spin. And tell them what horrible state these Warg Riders actually are in. Try to move onto the flank. Insofar as it is possible, of course. Okay, you're being shot by goblin archers. Alright, perfect. Target for a cavalry charge. You guys go and make life miserable for the core army group they have here. There's a goblin band over there that we might want to take a close look at. How are you doing on the archers? Pretty well. Just keep smashing. Hello, Goblin Infantry. What are you doing here?
The battle appears to be running in our favor. From good tidings such as these,
lovely.
the
Okay.
victory spring forth.
We'll shake them and break them and
The enemy are badly bloodied.
nothing will
We
be
have
left.
lost half their men. Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats.
This is almost
Drive
too
them from
easy.
the battle.
I guess we can thank the elves for taking care of the trolls. That's sort of the only unit in the goblin army that really could threaten us in any meaningful way. And even then, we'd probably just send armor-piercing generals after them and
victory.
shoot them till
Your
kingdom
name
come.
will live in marble, and our foes in
Okay,
sand.
so another round of experience for most people, and look at that. Barrier Course Archers, 223 in casualties caused on the enemy, and then, or inflicted on the enemy, and then no losses. Over here, Balloon Raiders, 237 and 1 lost to friendly fire. Oh, it's almost like we killed more of our own troops than they did of ours. Except for this group of nomad horsemen, but they're going to be okay. They will be retrained. They have, of course, been commended for their sacrifice. So, my friends, where to are you going? Chopping block!
Your faith and courage have triumphed!
And let's just sack this place and
Prevail! These
before we say goodbye for today, we will see what this place has to offer. So, Horse Breeders Guild and Bree. Yeah, why not? Get to know the Vale of Darwinian. Can do.
I cannot
Surely
go
they
there.
would also be
Yes, my master.
in these parts,
As
right?
you will.
Okay.
I have come to the end of today's road.
Sakal, new family member. Hello. Khan Arkish the Mighty, legendary commander. Conqueror of Khazad Doom. Let's get a Dark Sanctuary up in here. No Inquisitors lodgings though. It'll be okay.
My
It'll be
friend,
all right.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations.
And here, Inquisitor's Watch, please. And then a Dark Shrine, and life will just keep on going. Our economy will keep on growing. Oh, Hall of the Brotherhood. Yes, please. I like that. Warlords, Cataphracts, and Cataphract Archers. Mwah! Spitzenklasse Cavalry. On the go. And an extra law bonus, because why not? Mordon Rohan at war. Well, we don't need to care that much about that particular struggle.
Orders.
All we will care about is
How may I
sending our
serve?
best troops into the right places.
We move. Orders. As you will. How may I serve? Orders. We march.
Zagkala doesn't strike me as a
Today's journey. Yes.
place that we can manage that easily, so we may have to bring Arkish out of there soon, but he's going to stay there a couple of turns. I'm going to take out some of those buildings because what do we need them for? Absolutely nothing. Of course, we could also take
Yes,
this
noble
lovely
master.
gentleman, send him
Noble
out of in the road. You know, we're going to get a strong old...
Yes, noble master.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good decision to just take him out of there.
At once.
Next turn he can go into
Remove
Zagkala and
adverse light.
hopefully,
An honor to serve.
hopefully
How may I serve?
become a better manager in the process.
Yes, noble
Koloniak is growing. It's good to see.
master. An honor to serve.
Can we leave it now? Yes, we can. It will still grow at 2.5%, which is a bit of a delay, but it's not too bad. And there is some corruption there, but we can get rid of some of it, and that'll also help shore up public
Noble one.
order, which is good. I like that. And then we can even put our warlords and our Khan in the same army, but maybe we shouldn't. Just perhaps we shouldn't.
At once. Bringing the troops together.
But it would
Yes,
enable
noble
us
master.
to have 2 armies of note.
Orders.
Noble one.
How may I serve?
An honor to serve.
So it will be the heads of our royal family, our royal house, that end up leading the charge around the
Yes, my
world.
master, your will.
And what will the goblins do from here on? They'll be under pressure and they'll be defeated by the Valesmen probably.
Greetings, most noble ally.
Yes, my master? As you will.
Let's start make some diplomatic process with our neighbours, I guess. It's going to be a good thing. Inquisitor's Watch will be lovely to get in Ostenadil. Oh, we're getting it. So pleased with our cavalry prowess have the Horse Breeders Guild been that they are offering us a master's upgrade for Anon and a Rod, which is lovely. Oh, the Anduin falters. Not against the goblins for sure. They must be having trouble with Dol Guldur and the Snow Orcs. Okay, so the goblins might actually be relatively safe, so as long as Angmar can keep the elves off their back.
Yes, noble master. Noble
That's an
one.
interesting development.
Orders.
What happens if we take this guy out and put
Yes,
this guy in?
noble master. An honor to serve. Yes, noble master.
It's all right. Okay. How many people do we need to leave in there
How may I serve?
in order to keep it
Orders.
functioning?
How may I serve? We move. Urging
So
our
far, so
armies.
good.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? How may I serve?
Ooh,
Working up
okay.
together.
Starting to test our limits
How may
here.
I serve? We move. Joining the ranks. How may I serve? Orders. 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 How may I serve?
Okay, that's clearly a no-go. So let's
How may I
leave
serve?
an extra one of
We
each.
move.
Helps a little
How
bit.
may I serve? Orders.
We have a lot of raiders in here. So
Orders.
let's put the last raider in there
We
as
march.
well. Nope.
Orders. How may I serve? We move.
Okay.
As you will.
That's it. That's what we're going to put in there.
Urging our armies.
And this building will help the whole situation a bit. Then we'll also get the third upgrade. It's going to be good.
Yes, noble master.
Hmm.
Orders.
Now the big question is,
Noble one.
where shall this
At
lovely
once.
carn of ours go?
How may I serve? Joining the ranks.
Setting a watch here. Yes. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Variag Horse Archers from the Master Guild. That's lovely. It's a good year to get. We want a Mason's Guild House, and then we can build things pretty quickly. Khazad Doom. Inquisitor's Watch, please. Dark Shrine next. And Austin Nathaniel, you're just doing what you're doing.
An honor to serve. Noble one. Yes,
Goktik.
noble master.
Put
At
yourself in
once.
another role for now. Retrain the armor of your lovely riders.
Orders.
Then we have
How may I serve? How may I serve?
these
How may I serve?
that can join Khan Arkish the Mighty.
Working up together.
And then I think, I mean, his horde is pretty much set.
How may I serve?
We don't, I mean, there's sort of a law of diminishing returns thing happening with the cavalry armies. If they get too big, they just get unwieldy.
What is it you wish to talk about? No, we cannot. Another proposition for us, aye?
Let's see what we can get Barlin to agree with.
Open to further plans.
Okay, you're very rich, but I'm gonna offer you this anyway. 4,000, right in the bank. No, I will give it to you.
I'm glad we could see eye to eye.
Your will.
All
As
right
you
then.
will. Resting here. Tomorrow's
Guess we'll just
journey
send our
awaits.
folks north then. I'm pretty interested in just brokering a peace with the
Resting
goblins
here.
now. We're sort of out of each other's way
Noble one.
at this point, and I'd rather
Tomorrow's journey
worry about
awaits.
what happens once the
We move
Argentine
at
get
first
here.
light.
My thing
Tomorrow's
is,
journey awaits.
I'm not a great fan of the elves,
cannot
but I'm
trouble
going to let the Ardenheim weaken them a bit, and then we're going to take out both of them pretty quickly after that.
Tomorrow's
That's sort of my
journey
thing. So we'll be
awaits.
fighting both evil men
Move
and
at
elves.
first light.
That's going to be fun.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
You guys are building, Zekala, you're building. It's all building, it's all good, it's all great, and it's a wonderful prospect for future episodes. So this is sort of where we're going to leave things for today. Hello, Miniscal. Yeah, thank you for keeping an eye on the shadows situation. Yeah, it's very nice of you. Very good of you, very good of you. And the Cavalry Shire, yeah, still growing, still growing. Buzzradum, still showing. It's all good. So, we're making progress on all fronts. Michael Delving will soon upgrade, and it shall have an aesthetic resembling that of our proud traditions.
Orders.
Oh, this Windriser's can also need to go somewhere, eventually. But since our can is kind of moving across the land anyway, they'll just link up with him when he gets here. And when I get to it, I will record a couple more Reunited Kingdom episodes, because we have some people to defeat. And I think we're at a turning point with many of them. We're sort of wearing their main armies down in that campaign, and it's been taking a while, but we're getting to a good point, I feel. So,
How may I serve?
however you would like to enjoy it, I hope you indeed will enjoy today. I hope you'll enjoy tomorrow as well, and then on Saturday, lovely things will come your way. And at that time, I will be in the Netherlands, doing a lovely, lovely reggae concert for a bunch of people, and it's going to be lovely. So, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to yourselves, good to others, and I will see you soon.